An anti-aging cream or a scale, anything that says you need to lose weight or you're getting old, really. A book on financial responsibility and a card explaining how she wastes money. True story. No surprise that the couple is no longer together. Well, our neighbor's recently ex-boyfriend broke into her house last Valentine's and ended up getting in a shootout with the police. She wasn't home at the time. The holes in the walls are a pretty crummy gift if you ask me. They're a metaphor for the hole she left in his heart. Or, a 23andMe report showing that she and her boyfriend are actually cousins. Herpes. My boyfriend in middle school didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day. I got him a bag of individualized candies in a cute bag. The day after, he shoved a piece of scrap paper in my locker with a scribbled poem on it that he copied from the first site he found off Google. We didn't last too long after that. And when I broke up with him, he threatened to kill my family and burn my house down. Good times. A local radio station used to have a contest based on this every Valentine's Day. I forget what the winner got for the worst gift. One woman got a Weight Watchers gift card and a gym membership. Expensive and tasteless. Jewelry from Walmart. Dude. If it cost $8.77, she doesn't want it. One Valentine's Day in college, a guy the first had a crush on asked me to be his Valentine, as friends. I said yes and was excited. We met up and got each other small gifts. About 5 minutes after giving the gifts, he tells me he's going to be asking another girl to be his girlfriend and I'll find someone perfect one day. Never spoke to him again after that. Valentine's is a stupid holiday that causes a lot of problems in relationships. Problems that would never have happened except for this arbitrary day on the calendar. Like, the question is, what's the worst thing for a girl? Why should it be that way? It's just another day. If your relationship is good, enjoy that. Don't let some third party who has nothing to do with you put pressure on you to get you the perfect thing and then you get mad at him when he doesn't. Just going to play devil's advocate here. But what if us women, because I'm a woman, expect something, and dare I say, a bit romantic, on Valentine's Day because the men in our lives don't show any kind of romantic sentiments any other day of the year? Let's include birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas. So, maybe we expect a guy to muster up some romance for one day. Just saying, for us women who are deprived of romance in our relationships on a daily basis, it's nice to have even just one day a year for something special. Edit. Hit the send button before I finish typing. I am exhausted, forgive me. Yes. I think people should show more romance year-round, and then Valentine's Day becomes a useless holiday, and can be ignored without feeling bad. I agree. I'm pretty sure Valentine's Day also has the highest suicide rate, which is just ridiculous. You should show your love to someone every day. Not make them feel bad when they don't get something as extravagant as someone or aren't in a relationship on one certain day of the year. The coronavirus. My ex-husband got a gift from his previous wife. It wasn't Valentine's but for his birthday. She had him open it in front of everybody at his party and it was done. A book on how to give better oral sex. Poor bugger. Lol. Chlamydia. Well, I've never celebrated Valentine's Day because I've never had a boyfriend, but I know a few things I'd hate to get. First, if he didn't even make plans with me to go out or even just hang out and watch a movie, I'd be pissed. As for gifts, I'm not a huge fan of cliché stuff, so instead of flowers, chocolate, or a teddy bear, I'd appreciate something kinda nerdy like a Funko Pop figure or cheap video game of sorts. Not trying to make anyone broke here. In the long run though, all I'd need to be happy is for him to play a few games of Smash Ultimate with me. An STD. One of my friends made her boyfriend wait about 6 months for sex. They finally had sex on Valentine's Day and he gave her genital herpes. Use protection. The worst thing you could get a girl is nothing. The smallest gestures matter the most. Getting her a rose, coffee or even just chocolate would make her day better, but getting nothing at all is just sad. Valentine's Day is commercialized nonsense. Don't feel pressured into getting anyone anything. It's just another day. Enjoy the company of the one you love like any other day. Probably not the worst, but mine was a personal experience. I had an ex that took his mother out for a quick Valentine's lunch. He then proceeded to come over about 3.5 hours late with a pizza and then tried to surprise me with my own bottle of wine from my wine cabinet, in which he stuck in a bowl with ice cubes. His mother then persistently texted him the entire night telling him how sad and lonely she was, so he ditched me at 1 a.m. in morning to go sleep on his mom's couch. Big emphasis on the ex part.